Hello, dear audience. Welcome to Thrashing Code, my channel here where I, the host, Adrian, react to different videos and do a whole bunch of other stuff, hitting all sorts of topics. But right now, I'm going to do another reaction video. I'm going to check out a band that I've checked out before called Parallyx, and this song is called Walk Away. And it's going to be a duo because after Parallyx, this is Walk Away, I'm going to listen to Parallyx's, I feel like I'm never saying that right. Anyway, we're going to do Walk Away, and then we're going to go right into Doomsday. So we're going to do 2 videos today. So let's check that out. In the pairing, we're going to go with Walk Away first, kicking off right now. Getting down. Oh, I like this breakdown. Yeah. So I don't know. The those lyrics, right? So, what is her name? What's the lead singer's name? Lena, right? I think. Anyway, I'm trying to look. I'm looking the descriptions real quick. Written by Parallyx. So it sounds like the whole band written. Well, yeah, she probably wrote the lyrics, I would say. But anyway, let's hear it. I still see your eyes following me. As I left the room, I turned back and left, knowing well it was our last goodbye. Goodbye. I wish I could read your mind to answer everything you never asked. I still see your face, troubled and sad, so hard to read. Tried to be brave, we hugged and I left, but was there more you couldn't say? Like that, okay. So I was listening to the lyrics, and it got a lot of different little things here that I'm gonna comment on. But right off, the lyrics caught me right at the beginning, and the thing that really nailed me though was like, what was the deal with that picture of, like, it looked like two parents hugging a kid or something. So it planted in my head that is she singing this about like leaving a family, leaving a dad, a mother, a child, or something? And then we get down to, I knew that you were sick. I knew that you weren't immortal. I knew that you would leave. I knew I would never see you. Oh shit, she's talking about someone like passing away. Oh, just tear at the fucking heartstrings, man. I mean, it's just, I guess maybe I think that's what it's about. That's what it looks like. That's in her vocal affectations really, really bring that together, and just, it's just, yeah, making me want to shed a tear here, because I'm just thinking about all sorts of stuff. I myself have had to say goodbye to a lot of people, and it's the thing, you know, you realize sometimes that when you're saying bye to someone, sometimes it may indeed be the last time you ever see them. And sadly, that has happened for me more times than I want to even count over just the last few years, especially with this Ukraine shit and Russia and their goddamn war, and other things like that. And then just in life, you know, the amount of times that you do that, and then sometimes you don't know. But anyway, so lyrics right off, and the way she sung it just really, really kind of tore at my heartstrings here. Now, boom, her vocal delivery of this was just chef's kiss. Amazing. I like her styling. I believe I checked last time when I watched, I believe it was Cage of Fire, I think is the song. Anyway, you can go back and check it. I'll link it at the end of the video or whatever. But yeah, Cage of Fire was wicked good, and like her delivery was all over the place, and all over the place, like in a good way. Like, she really delivers little parts in very prescient, perfect ways to like foreshadow in the song, but also to just like really kind of extend the emotion or the idea behind a part of the song, which I think is just badass. Honestly, not enough bands do that, and I like how she does it. I think she does it very well, very good, very well, good, whatever. English is tough. So lyrics, awesome, well put together, well structured. Like, you read them, you can catch the meaning. A lot of lyrics I've read recently, it's like, what, I don't actually know what you're getting at. But this one's just like to the point. Her delivery, exceptional. I loved the part where she had it, where she kind of danced through the lyrics at that one bridge or something that was like kind of at the beginning of the song. And then later in the song, she also just had that low growl. And the way she went from singing clean to kind of rough, but then like rough and clean in various little parts where it was like within the same word she transitioned, I believe, or like within the sentence, and it was pretty wild how that transitioned. And then she goes into kind of like she hit that, but also she goes into this death metal growl, but it's just like low. It's like an overtone, like she's vocalizing with the band, specifically just to vocalize, not to sing a part, not to do anything else, just to kind of put a groundswell into that as they go into the breakdown. But just the, you know, as she started to bring that together. That was awesome. That was like perfectly timed. So anyway, that was awesome. One thing, the video was cool. You know, it's just a band playing live and stuff. And I think it's, you know, it's great to have footage like that to put with the music. That's perfectly fine. Not trying to emphasize the point of the song or something. Just seeing them play and just seeing them play live. That's a +1 by me. As if you've watched my other ones, you know where I often complain about like when they put the band in some weird mystical, crazy looking place where you know the band would just never be playing. That always strikes me as just really weird, and I don't like it. It's kind of dissociative, disconnected. I'm not a big fan of that type of performance when they're just showing the band playing. It's like if you're going to go to the trouble of making that kind of video, have it emphasize the meaning of the song or the point of the song or something. This, though, perfect. The meaning of the song, it wasn't really drawn to that, but it showed them performing just in like shows and stuff. On that note, it was kind of hilarious how there was definitely, it was weird where you're seeing like within a single line and then the next one, she would literally have one outfit on with like the face dude, I forget what the character is, and then flip around, she'd have like the blue top on, and then she'd have like the black bodysuit on, and then she had like a black bodysuit with this cool like glow line in it. All great outfits. There's no complaint about the outfits. They all serve her well, let's put it that way. But it's kind of funny when you're watching the video, you're listening to the music, but then it catches your eye because you're like, wait a second, literally she was in a different outfit 2 seconds ago. There's a little mental disconnect there when that happens, and I just thought it was funny. But on to more music bits. The other thing that I liked about this song was the guitar parts and the bass were solid, and I love how the bass definitely stood out and was the prominent instrument at several little key points, transitions, etc. I think that added to the song. That was really cool. Yeah, so overall, walk away, powerful song. If you read the lyrics and pay attention to what she's saying, like, oh God, it doesn't matter who she's walking away from. It's just that grabs you because obviously they meant something, and like, you know, she wants to be able to talk to him again. And you know, when somebody goes, that's it. You don't get to talk to them anymore. You don't get to know them in that sense. You only know of what they were, and it hurts. It fucking hurts. So that is the human condition. And with that, I get a good thumbs up. I'd love to pick up some Parallyx album, whatever. I guess they're putting one together. I'm not really sure what their sit rep is. I got to check on that. I did check out, you know, after Cage of Fire, I went and checked out, and I noticed that she's like I guess a vocal coach or something like that, or vocally trained or whatever, which makes sense because of the way she uses her voice. That's you can't just do that. You gotta train yourself, or at least be through a lot to get to the point where you can move through the stylings and the techniques and the affectations of how you bring a song to life with your voice. You can't just sit down and magically transition from beautiful, clean to harsh to like death metal and then squeal and all that kind of stuff. She does it very well. But with that, it's time to get right into Doomsday. So this is going to be a nice long reaction video. And if you sit through all of these, very different start. Like a zipper nightmare. Nice. Whoa! The brightness of white. Ah. monster. What is that? It almost doesn't sound like it. Yeah. Okay, that looks like that was Doomsday, y'all. Doomsday by Parallyx. Let's see here. The lyrics: another day awaits, easy to fall into a railway, hands facing the sky after all we left unsaid. It's all in my mind, creating new regrets. Hold on tight. Let me feed on your despair one last time. Until we meet again. A doomsday for the arch consumed us all, but it's all in vain. Interesting. Fled. I used to think about all the tears after I left without a doubt, fled a life that I never had, never knew. I know that I've been alive, but never well, and I need it to end. Okay. It's an interesting use of doomsday. The crown and no one. I walk around with a crown and no one to bow. I'll rise above and you'll stay forever mortal. Another party to drown. Your pain and sorrow needed to feel it one last time, and now it's gone. Falling, standing, needed, enroll it. Need it to end. Feed on your despair. Okay, yeah, I'm not entirely following, but this is a good song. That's a good song. I liked it. Again, Lena is rocking the Lena Beta Decium is her name. Oh my God. How do you say that last name? I'm at a loss. And then the drummer is Robin Cabaret. Like, are these for real last names? Corentin Miara on bass, Adrian Goddess on guitars, and Mathis Megriatran guitars. So anyway, all those names, those are beautiful names in my humble opinion. I like them all, but I feel like I've mispronounced most of them, except maybe Adrian, because my name's Adrian. And Robin, I got Robin. Yeah, I can say that name. And Cabaret, I don't know. Anyway, are those y'all's real names? Okay, I like that out. I like that song. I'm curious if it's going to be on an album. Is it an album? Do they have an album out yet? Anyway, I gotta catch up on Parallyx. I have become a fan after this song, the last song, and even the Cage of Fire, Fire Cage, whatever it was, the first one that I reacted to months and months and months ago. I love it. I love what she's putting together. I love what the band's putting together. I am a fan. Yeah. So I don't know what they're doing, but I'm gonna go figure it out. They posted their booking email on here, so maybe I can just book them for a U.S. tour. You know, that's what that's what I ought to start doing. Ow. So speaking of, getting down to it. If you made it through this video and the last video with me, and you're enjoying my reactions, and you're in the Pacific Northwest, Seattle area, and would, like to put together more material around listening sessions, bands, shows, or festivals, hit me up because I'm thinking about organizing. I do that sometimes. I used to do it for a different thing besides music, but I've been thinking about doing it for music. And the music space is really different. So if you're into it, hit me up. Let me know. You can go here, or I'll put a link also in the description, the details or whatever, to where you can go on my blog and just hit me up via my blog or whatever, and we'll loop back on. Oh, I hate saying that. It's such an industry corporate thing. Anyway, we'll loop around and have us a roundtable discussion around how to bring more music into the world. With that, y'all keep thrashing. Catch you next video.